Greetings, Elder Blacklight. Now, I want to get to this part right here about concerning possession. The Moors said, they say, well, we are the original Indians and we occupied this land at one time. We even gave the Constitution to the Caucasian. And so you lost control of this. And whatever the Caucasian adopted, he changed it to fit his needs. So if you get caught for possession now, the law or the police catch you for possession of a substance, you can go to jail. Possession of stolen goods, you can go to jail. It's his laws that we adopted. The Moors adopted too, and they lawyers think that their court system is going to be fair, but they could change it. They could change the law. See, law is mostly interpretation. Their law is mostly interpretation. And we going by, our laws are coming from the Creator. Natural law. And you can't expect to go to their courts and they done change the language. They're talking legalese amongst themselves, and you get in there and you spout real law to them, talking to the Moors, and then they could, since they're in control of everything, they could just change in midstream what it really means. She said, we're going to take it to the world court. Well, they control the world court. They control the human rights court. And that's why you don't find nobody going to jail over war crimes no more and whatever. See, the white man stick together, because only thing he fight about is who's going to control you. And if he can control you, he can control the land. So we lost control of our land. They fighting over in Africa right now because the Caucasians is deep into Africa. The Russians, Chinese then went over to the Russian side. You see, so many Chinese that they got to spread out. But when it comes down to reparations, y'all want money. Y'all don't think in terms of the land, getting your land back. So when the messenger said, we got to have some land of our own, and he said, some people want the Indians to help them, you know, and the messenger said, well, let the Indians fight for their land on they self, because they the ones that gave it up. And he said the Indians wasn't doing nothing with it anyway but hunting and fishing. Well, what he said that the Caucasian took it to another level. And the level he took it on, he made a whole different system out of it. You see. So, but his system in the long run is a failure to the natural laws of man. And so you see him marching, you see him striking all over the planet about global warming and burning. They mad about that rainforest getting burnt down, and you know, they realize, the young ones, the young scientists realize that it's going to be hell as far as the climate is concerned. But what y'all don't realize, the black man, he came with the land. And he the only one that could save. He the only one that could correct the situation. So when you fight the Caucasian for reparation, you can't just ask for reparation. You got to have specific dollar amount or a specific type of payback that you want. And y'all realize Muhammad said, well, get land, because land is the real wealth, you know. And so, brothers and sisters, you know, that follow in after the white man, they're going after them dollars. When this system collapsed, and if you study it, you can see it's been collapsing. It's been falling. And when they build up the white man's system instead of building up their own, well, they're going to go down with the white man. Except those who don't follow the white man. You're not going to go off that cliff if you don't follow the one who's going off the cliff. So right now, we're dominant in Detroit. We're dominant in Atlanta. The black man, we're dominant in Washington, Chocolate City, Chicago, Chocolate City. So we possess it, but we don't control it. So if we don't control it, then we don't possess it. We got to start controlling. So where you start at? You start in neighborhoods, grassroots. You can control your neighborhood. You can control the whole city, especially if it's predominantly black. And that's how you got to start thinking. This is Black Light.